Jen, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, I'm very good. But you're okay didn't sound so okay.
Yeah, I'm just very stressed out right now.
What are you stressed out about?
Well, I just finished. Well, I haven't finished yet, but I just moved this weekend, and I didn't even take time off of work for it because I can't afford to. So I've just been working and trying to put my house together when I have time, but I can't seem to find much of that.
Did you get your move done? Are you moving?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I just have a lot of stuff to do at the house. I mean, I was not very happy when I moved in. The people who lived here before didn't do anything that they said they were going to. I mean, the freezer wasn't even empty. So now I'm repainting and doing all kinds of things that I feel like I just shouldn't have been my job to do.
Did you talk to the people that you're renting from about it?
No, I don't mind doing it, I guess.
Well, okay. You seem upset about having to do it, but yet you don't mind doing it?
No, I mean, I'm just tired. I just want my house to be, like, finished. I mean, the walls are so bare, and it just doesn't feel like home yet.
Okay. So you want your house to be finished, which is totally understandable. And what time frame have you given yourself to do that? Yesterday?
Pretty much. I mean, I know that financially everything that I want to do can't be done right now, but, so, I mean, if I could have it my way, then I would just have all of the, walls painted and things hung on them and my room finished, but right now I'm sleeping, like, on a mattress in the living room, so, I mean, I'm definitely not there yet, but, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like home yet.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. If the house that you moved into, had the walls all painted and the freezer all cleaned out, would you still paint?
Yeah. That's a good question. Actually, I didn't really think of it like that. I mean, I guess I'm blaming them, but I would want to change it anyways and make it my own, so.
It's kind of goes back to what we talked about last week about really working on, our thought patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Because they, and kind of maybe re-scenariizing them. So, for example, and we'll go over that today, is when you get frustrated, and you're frustrated over the situation that you moved into a house that needed to be painted, and the freezer wasn't cleaned out, and take a look at what you're actually frustrated about. I mean, think about it. When all is said and done, the other way to think about it is, well, it doesn't really matter because I would have changed it anyway.
That's true.
So
and I am really happy with the new house. I mean, I have 4 dogs, and I have tons of land for them to run, and they're really happy, which makes me happy, and it's nice to finally, like, have them out of my way when I need them outside, where before, I mean, I had nowhere to put them except for in a cage, so now I feel better about that. I mean, it is a nice place, and I guess it's just because for, like, 6 years now, I've moved, like, 10 times in the last 6 years, so I haven't felt settled in a very long time, and this place I could see myself being at for a long time, and I don't know, I could see it being my home, it's not there yet.
And what's going to get it there, you think?
Well, I moved in with my girlfriend, and it feels like from all my moves and stuff, that, like, everything that I own has just been, like, carried with me, and that everything feels like it's either mine or hers, and it doesn't feel like anything's ours yet. Like, we haven't, like, this is the third place that we live together, but we haven't even, like, really settled together yet. And, like, last night, we were, like, up all night, like, painting the bathroom together, and we actually were, like, laughing and having fun, and, like, so I don't know if it's just the stuff. I guess it's more just, like, building the house together.
So what is it that would make it more your house together than kind of you having your stuff that you brought with you? And I'm going to assume, correct me if I'm wrong, I want to make sure I'm hearing you right, that she also has her stuff that she's brought, and there's no your stuff, our stuff.
Yeah.
And that seems to be bothering you, or am I misunderstanding?
Yeah, I mean, I think that what would make it different is like I want to go out and like pick out things together and like I mean like the bedding that we have now is mine from when I was like not even with her, and I don't know, like we started looking online last night at like new um, bedroom ideas and like comforters and stuff like that, and that like to me that was exciting because now it's something that can finally be like ours together. So
That's a start.
yeah.
Now, if the holidays are coming, I know earlier you had mentioned you wanted to go pick out a Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you going to be doing that?
Well, she actually told me, especially with like the move and all the finances, that she knows someone that works at a tree lot and can get it for us for free, and which is very helpful. But the way that I initially responded to, which I guess is definitely something that I need to work on, was like that I wanted to go pick it up together, and I wanted like the tradition of like going to pick it out, and I got like very offended when she said that we were just gonna like get one handed to us for free from someone. And then I was saying that I wanted to like I couldn't wait to like decorate the tree together, and she was like, yeah, well my mom's going to give us all her ornaments for free because she's not decorating this year. And then I got mad about that, and I'm like, well why don't like I want our own ornaments, and she's like, it's like, I should have
Well,
probably seen it as more of like a blessing and appreciated it instead of like getting mad. But in the moment I was mad, but I've had some time to reflect on it, and I think that I overreacted for sure because financially, like we can't afford to get like a big tree and brand new ornaments. And she said to me, which I guess was eye opening last night, she said, well, decorating the tree together isn't about paying for and getting brand new ornaments. It's about decorating the tree together, no matter where the ornaments come from. And I never really thought of it like that, and I guess it's something I need to work on.
but you're still using the techniques that we talked about.
Yes.
And you're obviously taking the fact that you immediately got offended over the tree and the ornaments, and you may not have immediately understood that emotion, but yes, I mean that's the whole key is the fact is that you're catching it, and now what we need to do is write, continue to write those things down, whatever situation it is, and what makes you feel that way, and or how you felt, and then what we need to work on is, changing that because, the one thing that you can do is you can always change your beliefs, you can always change your thought pattern. You can't always change the events or situations, but your emotions and how you react, they're all your own.
Yeah.
So when you learn to, maybe take a situation and think about it differently, and that's what we're going to do. You're going to write it down, and you had mentioned, home. You haven't felt, you move so much, and you want things done right away. And what was the reason for wanting things done right away? I think it's something about.
Just because I haven't felt settled in so long, like I feel like everywhere I've gone has always been like a year lease, or it's like temporary, like in college, like, freshman and sophomore year I lived somewhere, junior year I signed a year lease, by the end of junior year I moved, senior year I moved, graduated, moved 3 times after I graduated, then moved to New Hampshire and lived in 3 different places there, and then moved down here in July to Florida, and I moved in July, and 6 months or so later, here I am, moved again, but this place I could actually really see myself being at, so I feel like I never really like made a home yet. It's just always been like a lease and like renting through passing, and even though I didn't buy this house, like I could see myself potentially buying it or really fixing it up and things like that. So I don't know, I just feel like maybe it's just like a security thing. I mean, it probably sounds really stupid, like pictures on the wall aren't going to give you security, but
No, it's not. It's not stupid. It's just you have to come to realize that you can go out together, buy your stuff. Which what I'm getting is you two have separate stuff, and that's not making you feel like this is both your home together. And that you want to go out and you want to get some new stuff together.
Yeah.
And that is what you're taking that as creating home, and I'm curious as to why that would make you feel at home, rather than, what to you is home. What is home to you? What would make you feel like you are at home in your own home?
Well, I don't really know how to answer that right now, but I think that maybe my reason for, and I have to thank you, because I wouldn't have come to the realization of being able to reflect or on myself or anything if I hadn't been able to talk to you. I mean, she's been telling me all these things, my girlfriend has been saying all these things to me, but it goes in one ear out the other. But then when I hear it from you and I actually put the techniques into use, it really is working and it's helping. But I feel and so the reason why I'm saying that is because if we didn't go over the techniques together, I wouldn't even be able to answer this question. But I think that the reason why is because my mom, it was just me and my mom and my sister growing up, and she was a single parent, and I've never seen a home with two people that love each other living in it, like a couple. So it was always my mom's stuff and then the kids, and it was just us and her. So she never had a boyfriend to this day. She wasn't remarried. My dad never was around. They didn't live together. So for me, I don't know, I want to do the couple thing. And on the bookshelf, there's pictures of me and my family, me and my friends, and then it's her and her family. I want more pictures of her and I. And even though we already have that stuff, we just have to get it printed and stuff. I don't know. I feel I never grew up in a home where two people were that loved each other were hanging on the wall. And I've never had that, and I want it.
And that's if you really look at it, it doesn't really boil down to stuff. It boils down to
The two people.
you two.
Yeah.
And what you're saying one thing, but I think you're meaning another, and that's where what I want you to do this week is focus on, and you can reflect back on your life growing up with your mom's stuff and your stuff and your sibling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever you need to do, but focus on what it is that it's going to take to make you feel that you are at home and you share a home and it's both of your homes without having to go get stuff. Because and find out, list out what it is that home means to you.
Okay.
And as you come up with certain things, just write them down. And when you get frustrated over a free tree, instead of actually the act of going and getting one, which is great, write down your situation. Free tree. How did you feel? Angry? What did you feel when you heard you were getting a free tree? Because you already had in your mind you were going to go pick one out.
I don't know, maybe I'm dramatic, but
No,
I felt not important, I wanted to do something together, and we weren't on the same page with that. Why doesn't she want to do that with me?
So you felt a little bit insignificant.
Yes.
But when you go back and you look at it, do you realize that what she was doing was relieving finances, allowing you to get something that you really wanted. And if you take that and you start writing that down, write that down if that happens this week over anything, because you can re-scenarize. Now you can look at it and say, wow, that was really nice. Great, we can decorate the tree together with your mom's ornaments, and let's make some of our own homemade ones, whether you string popcorn or something, and you can add your own.
Mm-hmm.
And rather than it being her stuff, it's still you two. And that's where I want you to really focus on what constitutes a home for you two, rather than, again,
Yeah, I really like that homework assignment. I think that it would really be helpful in a lot of different areas of my life, because I don't know, there are things that I do that in my head I'm like, why are you doing that? But I can't I don't want to be doing it, but I can't control it almost. I know, but I don't know the reason behind it. So I just never, I'm so busy and never have time to just stop and think why is something so small like actually like bothering me that